Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Movies. I'm your co-host, Cody.
And I'm the other co-host, Nikki.
And as of today, yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Happy Black Friday.
Happy Black Friday for everyone who works in retail, myself included.
Yeah, I was going to say, how was that today?
It was fine.
Okay, good.
It was busy, so it's been a long day. Really have been looking forward to just recording this after everything, so...
Yeah, we usually record on Saturdays, so this Friday recording is a little different, but...
Yeah, mainly because my schedule at work is wonky, so we kind of have to try to make this work. But anyway, I hope all of you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys ate a ton of food.
Yes.
And then spend a copious amount of money on stupid things today.
Yeah, for today. Today I have worked retail for 10 years, and this is the first time that I didn't really.
Wow.
Because of where I'm at now. And
Lucky.
So it was so weird. There were so many times where I was just standing there today at work, just not doing anything and just talking. And I was like, wow, this is so crazy. Usually I'm like stressed. And fun fact, the first 4 years I did Black Friday, I saw someone's entire butt. Is it past the minimum? I saw someone's entire ass.
Oh, asshole and all.
Not they weren't spreading cheeks, but I'm like blowing out the mic. Sorry.
Yeah, we kind of are. That's fine. That's fine.
And by the way, so we just released our second episode
On the Blair Witch.
an hour ago. Yeah, because we all got off work. The audio is not better than the first one.
I know, and I figured it was going to be like that. Heads up, it's going to be pretty, well, the episode will be out by the time.
We thought it was going to be better. It wasn't because...
It's because I had no idea how to adjust the volumes on this thing.
Yes. We got a soundboard. We didn't know how to use it. It sounds like I'm in the adjacent hallway.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's better this time. I think I have it under control, but we'll see.
We'll see. We're still blowing out the mic. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
As you're like...
As I'm getting quieter.
As I just blew up the thing. Oh my god. Okay.
It's a disaster. No, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, hope you guys all survived the holiday season. Just to jump into the next holiday season, we're here tonight talking about Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yup.
Otherwise, me after I eat a night of Taco Bell.
That's so funny.
I got the fart joke out of the way, guys.
That was good.
Is there going to be another one tonight? Who knows? We'll see. The night's still young. We'll get to it.
I hope there is.
We're going to do a twofer tonight. We're going to talk about both Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 1 and Part 2. When we initially talked about doing Silent Night, Deadly Night, it was really Part 2 that I really wanted to talk about. Mm-hmm. But, like, you got to talk about both of them, yes. I feel like. So
I totally forgot that you showed me a scene.
I did.
From Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And... then once, I got into watching, I was like, oh, this is that movie.
This is that movie. The infamous scene. We'll get into it when we talk about the second one. Well, I guess we'll get into it. Is that kind of your first exposure to Silent Night, Deadly Night, the franchise?
Yeah, no, I never have... Well, I mean, I guess I heard of it, but I don't really remember hearing of it before. Pleasantly surprised that while I was watching, I was pleasantly surprised. But I was surprised that I had never really heard of it because I love 80s movies like this.
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the more obscure ones. But that being said, it's a weird franchise for me because there's 7 of these.
I was going to say, I thought there was like 6, but 7.
Well, there's currently 6. There's a 7th one. 6, 7? No.
Oh, God.
God damn it, we can't escape it. No, there's a 7th one coming out like mid-December of this year. I just learned that like a couple weeks ago. So it's like perfect timing. We got these coming out. But yeah, 6 of these for a franchise like this. It's weird, isn't it?
I feel like, why? I don't understand.
Like, you think about all the different like 80s horror movies that have come out. Something like The Burning, which we're both fans of.
I love The Burning.
The Burning's great. Best Friday the 13th movie there is. You got My Bloody Valentine, you have New Year's Evil, you have April Fool's Day, you have all of these different like holiday horror films that came out in the wake of Halloween.
Thanksgiving, shout out.
The less we say about Thanksgiving.
The best Thanksgiving horror movie ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, out of the 2 that there are.
There's like maybe 3.
Maybe. I know of 2. I know of Thanksgiving and I know of Thanksgiving, the Eli
like
Eli
the
Roth
newer-ish
movie.
one.
Yeah.
I think there's like one called Pilgrim or something like that.
Oh, of course there is.
Yeah, but
if it's not actually set during the Pilgrim times, I'm going to be very disappointed.
I don't think it was, but
God damn
I didn't watch that one. So.
Missed opportunity. But yeah, no, just you think about all those different 80s horror films, and like, yeah, some of them got remakes, like My Bloody Valentine got a remake and everything, but like no sequels for any of them. But Silent Night, Deadly Night, just to give you guys like a crazy comparison, there were 7 movies in these franchise. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street has 9.
And I don't know, whenever a franchise has, I feel like it's more than a trilogy. I'm kind of questioning it and being like, what's going on?
But like,
this is a cash grab, and then they're like going to space and doing weird shit that.
Let's thank goodness that this won't go to space, at least yet. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see how it goes.
Go to space.
But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night, I first knew of this franchise way back in 2012 when the first remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night came out, just called Silent Night. They dropped the Deadly Night.
I saw that. I wasn't for sure if it was a remake or if it was just a different movie because of the fact that they dropped Deadly Night.
It kind of is a remake.
Okay.
It shares no story similarities between the two, but there are like little references here and there to like the first
little
2 Silent Nights. Shout out. I don't remember much about that remake. I watched it once, like all the way back then, but these 2 movies stuck with me since then, especially the second one. We'll get into it. So I guess we'll just talk about the first Silent Night, Deadly Night. First impressions from you. What did you think?
Okay, I watched the beginning of this and I was floored.
Really?
I was just...
Oh, now I'm blowing out the mic. Sorry.
You did. It's okay. But no, like, I just felt like it was so good. And I feel like with a lot of 80s movies or just like older movies in general, or maybe just movies in general, they either start out like so high and hot and fast, but then they kind of sizzle out a little bit. I felt like that's kind of what this did. It started out with like punching me in the face, and then I was not punched again at all.
For the rest of the movie.
For the rest of the movie, and I wanted to keep getting punched.
That's interesting. I think we're kind of on the opposite wavelengths here.
Really?
Where it's I think
hyped.
I think this movie is like fine for an 80s slasher film. Like, the biggest thing that it really has going for it is man dresses as Santa and goes around killing people. But I feel like there isn't much here that kind of elevates it above that. One thing that, like, I got in my mind rewatching this, this movie is essentially Rob Zombie's Halloween.
It really, yeah.
Kind of is.
It kind
explores
of is.
the origin of a kid who gets traumatized through his upbringing and then becomes a killer throughout it. But instead of rednecks, it's nuns.
Oh man, the whole like religious trauma of all of this. I was like, man, can we put these children into therapy?
I have a lot of notes on just like Billy should have gone to therapy and not a nunnery.
Yeah, not a nunnery. Thank you. But okay, so I'll get into like the budget and box office for this. So the budget was $750,000 roughly. Box office $2.5 million.
Which isn't bad, considering the fact this movie was pulled out of theaters 2 weeks after being released. I was just
going to say, yeah.
I guess we can get into the whole controversy of this movie.
Yeah, just real quick.
Which is, the controversy of this is just, it's wild because it's unfounded.
Yeah, I guess the PTA fought to have the film removed from theaters.
A lot of Christian parents back then had a big problem with Santa being a killer.
Yes, and the fact that they were showing ads for this movie between like family-friendly shows, apparently.
Oh, I didn't know anything about that. I know a lot of the advertisement just showed Santa as a killer and didn't specify that it's actually not the real Santa doing the killing. Which I can understand the frustration then, because like you're presenting it as like the actual Santa is a killer when it's not, but like
it's just some dude.
But still, who cares?
Who cares?
Why? I guess it was a different time back in 1984.
Yeah, and also, was this rated R? I didn't even
I am
look at
pretty
that.
sure
I
this
assumed,
is rated R.
right?
There's a lot of tits in this movie.
You're right.
A lot of tits
there
and blood.
is.
So, and a lot of F words, a lot of fucks. So.
Oh, is there a lot of fucks? I didn't really notice. You know, you'll watch a Rob Zombie movie like not that long ago, and it just nothing compares.
No, nothing does. Nothing does.
But yeah, there's a lot of protests, mainly families, people of the church and whatnot. And yeah, because of this, they pulled the movie
after 2 weeks. Crazy, like they actually got something done.
Hey, protesting worked for them for something that really didn't matter too much.
The first time ever until the interview came out in 2014, I guess.
Oh, gosh, I remember that.
Or the Snyder Cut for Justice League in 2021, I think.
I don't know about that.
Oh, there was a whole Twitter mob just like, release the Snyder Cut and stuff like that.
Release it.
Because Warner Brothers was just like, no, we're not going to do it. And then Zack Snyder was like, it'd be really cool if we could do it. And then Warner Brothers was like, fine, we're releasing HBO Max. We need to put content out there. So here it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, and then reboot.
Reboot. But yeah, so I don't know did you watch the trailer for this?
I did not. I might have at the time when I first watched this, but I didn't.
Apparently there was 2 trailers and I was trying to find the second one. I couldn't. But apparently, you know, after it was pulled, they re-released it, I think
the next year.
Yeah. And so the trailers for that was basically just them hyping it up from all the controversy and stuff like that.
I mean, you would advertise it that way.
The first trailer I watched, and I was like, oh, this is literally just the entire movie. It just shows every single kill that
was
they
trailers
did.
Like pre-2010, I feel like. Like, if you watch the Revenge of the Sith trailer, it's just the entire movie. Just right there.
I was like, oh, so like no one really had to go see this movie. It was just all in the trailer.
I mean, at the same time, in an era before like home video was like a thing, I guess not a lot of people had access to rewatch the movie. So it's just like, here's a trailer, here's the plot, here's everything.
Here's
go see
the entire thing. Come on, you guys.
I mean, it was pulled from theaters after 2 weeks, so it's just like, we gotta let people know what this is about. So here's the entire movie.
Here's all of the kills, and they didn't even like cut it out like before something happened. Like it just showed the entire kill.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
It showed the entire thing
because there's some deaths in here that's just like they're pretty cool.
They are. No, I love the deaths.
I feel like when we get to the actual deaths, because it's kind of a while. We start off with like a couple of deaths, and then it kind of plateaus for a good like maybe 30-40 minutes, and then we get to like a whole bunch of kills.
Yeah,
like,
where he kind of just goes on a little rampage.
A little rampage.
Just a tiny one.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a little murder spree.
Because of Freudian reasons.
But okay, how funny was it that they were going to visit their grandpa, and when they get there, he's acting like he just isn't on this planet?
My first note here was Billy's grandpa is the ultimate troll.
He's an asshole.
He just gets there and he's just like dead staring into space. By the way, for all your Back to the Future fans out there, the person who plays grandpa in this movie was actually, I think, Mr. Peabody in Back to the Future, who owned like the Twin Pines that become the Twin Pine Malls in the future.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only like cast member of this movie that I know from other things. But yeah, no, the grandpa is just like he gets out of this stupor, I guess. I want to try to give the movie credit and say that this is kind of in Billy's head, but I don't think this movie's smart enough.
I don't think it's smart enough. No, I think they really were just like, how do we get this kid to be freaked out by Santa? Let's just have his old grandpa that's insane tell him that Santa's going to come get him.
Mm-hmm. Only wakes up to scare Billy.
Yes, that's it. And then he goes back to...
And then he just goes back to his stupor. And then his parents are just like, okay, Billy, time to go home. And then Billy's like having a fucking panic attack in the back seat of his car.
Whole existential crisis he is having. And he's like, I don't want to see him. He's going to come get me.
Uh-oh, our mascot's here.
Henry,
what you doing?
What's up, baby?
Hi. finally got Jade that picture of you.
Oh, I know. You sent it. I didn't even...
It's the one where he's like mid-yawn.
Oh, I want to see.
He's adorable, and you're a menace. Hi.
He looks so silly there.
I know. I caught him mid-yawn. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they're driving on home, and they come across I call him in my notes Robber Santa.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what his actual name is.
He's robbing a convenience store.
Yeah, he kills a man for $31.
Which, did you look up the conversion rate? Because I did. You want to guess?
Okay, I'm going to guess.
Okay.
$31 in 1980s money. I am going to guess. I don't want to lowball it too much. Maybe $130.
$96.66.
I highballed it. Mm-hmm. Still, that's an insane amount to kill a man for.
Yeah, I was like, killing a man for less than $100. It's kind of like, ugh. And he did say like only $31. Ugh.
Yeah, he's got a great line. Merry fucking Christmas.
I mean, what is this man doing? I want to know what his plan was. I want to know what
his backstory is. That's what the prequel should be. This guy.
This dude, yes, because he literally just kills a dude for $31 at a convenience store, and then...
Yeah, this guy doesn't make any sense, because, like, later on, it's like Billy and his family pull up to him. He's, like, I guess broken down at the side of the road.
And I don't
know if his car's actually broken down or if it's a trap.
If it's a trap, yeah.
I think it's a trap because I don't think he takes their car after he kills him. By the way, spoiler alerts from here on out.
Yes, we're sorry. Spoiler alerts now, since we're like really getting into this.
But who cares? This movie came out like nearly 50 years ago. It's fine.
If you guys haven't seen this movie yet,
you guys haven't seen the infamous Silent Night, Deadly Night?
The movie that we're like, yeah, no one really heard of this.
Starring of nobody important?
Yeah. But yeah, so he lays a trap for them.
Sort of a trap. He kind of just like, I guess, parks his car at the side of the road and he's just like waving him down. I put here like, man, the 70s were a more innocent time. Why would you pull over for this guy?
Oh, well, that's why there were so many serial killers in the 70s. And everyone was just too trustful.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me nowadays. I would have just kept driving through. It's like, dude dressed as Santa at the side of the road.
He's going to kill me.
There's something sus there.
And that's what just sucks, because you have to like nowadays, I mean, even back then, you couldn't trust anyone. You still can't trust anyone.
No.
Because you always like, I know people like want to see the world as like rainbows and gumdrops, but it's really not. I don't know.
It's full of killer Santas. Yeah. Look out, kids.
Exhibit A, this movie. This is real.
This is real life.
Yes. So they drive up, they're going to help him. They're like, oh, like, are you broken down? He said, not exactly.
It's like, not really. Pulls out a gun. And it's like, he kills him for no reason.
No reason.
Like, at first he seems like a robber because he robs, like, a convenience store for $31. But it's just like, what does he want from Billy's parents?
Like I said, this floored me because of how insane this was. Because I was thinking in my head, like, all right, he's probably going to go out to them and be like, get out of the car. Give me your... Yeah, he's going to, like, do a little stick up. Something's going to happen. He'll end up shooting them. No, he's just...
No, just
bang, bang, bang.
Straight up shoots the dad, kills him, and then tries to sexually assault the mom.
Oh my God.
Which, by the way, that image of him just ripping up her shirt, like, we're going to flash back to that several times through this movie.
Because, again, trauma.
You got to give the people what they want, just like...
And that fan service, I guess, too.
I guess so.
But also, it was just horrific.
Yeah, I put down here, got to make sure we see some tits. And we're going to just keep going back to it. Over and over.
Well, obviously, Billy runs out of the car. He's scared shitless. He's hiding.
His little baby brother, Ricky, in the back is just crying.
And Santa, the killer Santa, is looking for Billy, isn't he? Didn't he say,
he's
like...
just like, where are you, you little bastard?
Yeah, which is like... Okay, this guy's just actually crazy.
Yeah,
like, I don't know what his motive is.
He's a psycho killer.
Yeah. What happens to him? Because we never see him
again.
No,
we just cut to 3 years later. It's just, I guess the Santa just got in his car and left because he didn't take, unless he just took Ricky out of the back seat and put him on the side of the road.
Well, that's what I was thinking too, because he kills the dad, sexually assaults the mother,
and then kills her. Which, by the way, very, like, I know the MPA kind of has a thing against, like, having blood and, like, breasts out at the same time. So very daring of this movie to have, like, the mother's shirt ripped open and then, like, the throat slit and the blood coming down.
Yes, I was going to say, I wrote this in my notes somewhere, but apparently they had, like, they had to, like, cut, 6 minutes of footage was cut,
which
to not make the film X-rated.
Which, if you have the Scream Factory Blu-ray, which I do, or if you watch it on, I'm trying to remember what streaming service this is on, like, I think Tubi or something like that.
I know the second one's on Tubi.
They actually have the footage added back in, and actually you can notice it because, like,
it looks like shit.
Yeah. So apparently I read on there, it's like when they were, like, coming out with that Blu-ray, they wanted, like, the restored footage, but the footage that they had could not be restored. It was so bad, and it was so bad. But they were like, well, we got to add the footage back in. So yeah, like, it will go from being like movie quality to just being super fucking grainy, and really bad looking.
It just looks like they whipped out, like, if they had phones with cameras on them back then, it looks like that. Like, it looks so bad.
And it took me by surprise because, like, I haven't watched this movie since I watched it for the first time in 2012 when none of that footage was in there. So when we went to that low quality footage, I was just like, did this movie always have moments that just look like shit?
You're like, hold on a second. And yes, it did, I guess.
Yeah, it did when I watched it.
But yeah, so that's why if you do watch this, and you notice some scenes are kind of disgusting looking, that's why.
Yeah. And some of them are just inconsequential scenes. Like, one of them is just like the boss of the toy store, which we'll get to, he's just walking to the back room. It's just like, did we have to add that in? And it's just grainy and awful. And it's like, you could have left that on the cutting room floor. But it's fine. Who cares? But anyway, we cut to 3 years later after that. Have no idea where this killer comes. He never comes back.
No, he doesn't.
He just disappears and he's never in the movie again, other than just flashing back to that moment where he sexually assaults his mom.
Which is it's so sad because, so now he's in a nunnery. And he has all types of trauma.
And then added trauma with Mother Superior.
She needs to cool off.
I wrote here, Mother Superior is the ultimate villain of this movie.
She really is. She is very much like the antagonist because she is just constantly forcing Billy to, like, draw Santa or, like, do this or that. And the thing is, I was just like, do they not know why he's an orphan? Like, what happened?
Oh, they absolutely know.
They do know. Like, and they're like, well, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
But Mother Superior is just an ultimate bitch. Like, she tries to force Billy to sit on Santa's lap, despite the fact that she knows that Billy's parents were killed by a man dressed as Santa.
And she's like, yeah, hop on this dude's lap and be good, or you're going to be punished.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that Billy didn't come out with, like, a kind of fetish for this. Or just like, yes, punish me. Punish me.
Insane.
For how much Mother Superior talks about being punished.
Oh, well, it's funny because whenever later on when they do go on rampages, Billy literally goes, punish.
Some of them sound weirdly ADR'd in, where he's just like, punish. It's really funny.
It's like, what's going on?
I wrote down a line here that Mother Superior says that just really solidifies, like, just how bad she is. When it's Christmas Day and all the kids are opening up their presents, she has a line, I see greed where there should be gratitude. It's like, bitch, these kids are playing with toys. They're being kids.
They're orphans.
And it's not like they're being greedy and fighting for their toys. They're just playing.
They're just playing.
There's literally two kids just throwing a ball back and forth.
And they're like, she's like, these freaking heathens.
These fucking kids.
So not only does Billy now have
the trauma of its dead parents, but now the trauma of whatever religion. The fuck Mother Superior was trying to do.
Yeah, okay. So then he gets in trouble, gets sent up to his room. The other nun's like, Billy, come outside, join us. I know this bitch over here just said you can't, But I'm saying you can't.
You can, and I will not explain it to Mother Superior.
And I'm like, this girl, I know she's like trying to be nice and sweet, but she really screwed him over at this part. Very
much so.
Well, so he exits his room and he starts hearing these noises. So now he's going to have sexual trauma because he then sees people
watching two people doing the most unmoving sex that I have ever seen. There's no movement whatsoever. They're just sitting there. They're just rubbing up their hands, but no movement.
Lots of noise, though.
There's going to be a few times where it's just like we see unmoving sex.
No, yeah, I mean, and again, probably so that they didn't get an X rating. Yes. But so now Mother Superior comes storming in.
Yeah.
Sees that he is seeing this sexualness.
Not without flashing to the mom having her shirt ripped open again.
Yeah, because again, trauma. And so now anytime he sees any kind of fooling around happening, and this is the 80s, so that happens a lot, apparently.
It becomes a big trigger for him, when we get into later in the movie, he finds this love interest. It's like, dude, how's that going to work out for you if you have this problem?
It's not because he needs therapy.
It's like you want a relationship, but like anytime you see any kind of nudity, you just go on a psychotic rampage.
Yes. So Mother Superior is like, she now is punishing the two that...
Mm-hmm. She whips them with a belt.
Mm-hmm, she does. And then she looks at Billy and she's like, what did you just see? He's like, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know. I plead the fifth.
And she's like, good. But then she's like, you're out of your room.
And then Sister Margaret says nothing.
She does say...
She does start to say, oh, don't blame him.
Don't blame him. It was me. But like really quietly.
But Mother Superior is just like, hush, bitch. Yeah. I am going to punish this child.
Hush, bitch. Don't say a word. So he's punished now for something that he was told was okay. And I'm like, man, this poor freaking kid.
Yeah, they really try to get you to sympathize with Billy, which they're gonna do quite a lot when we get to later in this movie as well.
Oh, God, yeah. So then, is there another flash forward at this point where...
There kind of is. I mean, we get to the scene where Mother Superior tries to, like, get him to sit on Santa's lap, and then Billy fucking decks Santa.
Punches him in the face.
The arm on that kid is crazy. He broke his nose.
Yes. Runs upstairs because, again, a Santa Claus killed his parents in front of him. He saw this. So he runs upstairs and he cowers in a corner, like, crying, because earlier Mother Superior told him, like, naughty kids get punished. So he's, like, upstairs in a corner crying, being like, don't punish me, please. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be naughty. And I'm like, this poor kid.
Poor kid. I wrote down here in my notes, don't know if exposure therapy is right, Mother Superior.
Seriously?
Because that's what she tries to do. She's just like, oh, he'll sit on Santa's lap. He's gonna do it.
I literally put that too. I said immersion therapy gone horribly wrong. I literally wrote the same thing. But it's seriously like, why are we doing this? He's obviously not ready for this.
Not at all. Like, it needs to be slow over years, and he needs to talk to an actual psychiatrist. Yeah. But, it was the 80s. I'm pretty sure mental health was not something
on anyone's mind.
No, not at all.
But
then, after that, we flash forward 10 years where Billy is now 18 years old, and goddamn, he grew up to be a fucking heartthrob, didn't he?
I love how we see the nice nun, and they're trying to get him a job, and the store owner is like, this is like heavy duty job
for an adult, not a child.
Which I think is crazy. It's like, this is a toy store. Like, calm down.
Not only that, but Billy's like fucking 18.
Well, she's like,
at our company, we've hired 16, 17-year-olds.
Yeah, so I'm like, what do you, like, he is an adult. And this is the 80s.
You know how many minors I've had on my team when I was like their boss? I had like, I think one of my teams was like literally half just minors.
Really?
Yeah, like 16 to 17.
I remember whenever I was like not at the back of the store, but when I was at like the front, we like never hired minors because they were like, sorry. I mean, obviously not all minors are like this, but they can be very unreliable.
Oh, I learned that firsthand experience.
Yeah, but the ones that we did have and we did hire were really amazing, and we kept them, But But yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
But anyways, I meant like sorry to the listeners who like.
Sorry, listeners.
I'm sure if you're a minor, you're a hard worker. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. If you're a minor, you should not be listening to this podcast. Well, it depends.
Well, I was like, how old are they? Like,
if you're like 16, 17 and above, that should be fine. But like if you're 12, stop.
Stop this
Stop
right
it,
now.
please. We say some very foul language.
You'll be punished.
You'll be punished. Punish.
Punished.
Punish. Such a funny word. Anyway, you talk about like he gets a job at a toy store. Why the fuck would you give a job to a guy at he even if you gave him the job at like springtime, you know Christmas is around the corner.
It's going to be around the corner, and this is a toy store.
Why on God's green earth would you think that this would be the perfect job for him? I wrote that down here. Why give Billy a job at a toy store during the holidays?
I was like, that was the stupidest decision ever. But
and that was Sister Margaret that did that, yes. not Mother Superior.
No, Mother Superior probably she would have done that on purpose, like out of spite. But the nice nun was just being an idiot. But I was going to say, whenever she reveals the hunk of Billy, 18-year-old Billy,
the big old meat slap that is Billy,
I immediately thought of Squidward from SpongeBob, and he's hot.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like handsome Squidward, just like just.
No, whenever like blew them.
Yeah, we blew them. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We were laughing. We're having a good time.
We're having so much fun. But no, when Squidward like.
Oh yeah, when he's like, imagining picture him in his underwear, yes! And he's just like William's just like buff, and he's like, oh no, he's hot.
That's exactly what I thought of when Billy comes on. I'm like, oh no, he's hot.
I think this is the 4th episode in a row that we've referenced SpongeBob, but that's great. I love it.
What else is there to reference? Your things has a pop up again.
God damn it, McAfee! I don't care.
So horrible decision on her part to do this.
That being said, the montage during that song slaps. I actually added it to my Christmas playlist. Oh. It's called, what is it called again?
Drop the name.
It's called Warm Side of the Door.
Oh.
And I think it was written specifically for this movie. There's a couple of songs just written for this movie, like the main one, the Santa song, the Santa's watching, Santa's creeping. There's some pretty good music.
Yeah, that one
here.
Was a good one. Yeah. I like that.
Written specifically for this movie, so.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the montage is hilarious because it just shows how good of a worker Billy is, and
he's
how
just
bad
such a good boy,
and how bad his supervisor is, just sitting on the job,
just not even doing anything. Like,
which, by the way, I knew some of our managers that were like that.
Oh yeah, I think the whole freaking store knows some managers.
Oh, everybody knew. I tried not to be that way when I was a manager, so... Yeah.
Oh, I have something to tell you later, after we're done recording.
Not on the podcast.
Yes. But anyways...
Don't worry. Subscribe to our Patreon and you'll hear these stories.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
That'd be fun. Confessions from Margaret.
Confessions from Margaret. That would be an amazing segment. So yeah, and so he has a love interest, this cute girl
Her name's
that works
Pamela.
there. Pamela.
Which I don't know if that's an intentional nod to Friday the 13th, but I like to think that it is.
Oh.
Pamela Voorhees.
Yes.
You know.
Oh.
It probably isn't,
Probably
but
not.
still, a boy can dream.
But yeah, so he is... Oh, I almost got this mixed up with Gremlins. I was like, and then he asks her out after she like trauma dumps on him.
And then she's
that's
like,
not true.
the suicide rate was up last Christmas, and Billy's like, "Girl, I feel you. Like,
let's go on a date.
Never
mind, that was Gremlins.
I think Billy and Kate would get along.
They would
over their trauma of Christmas.
Oh my gosh, crossover ships right there.
My dad died while dressed as Santa. My dad died being killed by Santa.
It's like, yes.
Bars.
Okay, someone write a fanfic.
I want that podcast. Give me a Billy and Kate podcast.
But okay, so then does anything really happen until they make Billy get in the Santa suit?
Not really. It's just the montage of them,
right?
of just like, oh, Billy's so good. Even when he clocks out, he stops to fix a display. And it's just so funny when his boss is just standing there just grinning and nodding, just like, yeah, good work, doing unpaid labor for me.
I know. I was like, is he not even getting paid for this?
But no, it's just to, like, exemplify just how well Billy's doing before the fall, before he becomes a psycho killer.
He's turning a new leaf. He's doing great in society.
Yeah. But I do love it. I do love it when they bring out, like, the giant banner of Santa, and Billy's face goes from smiling to just...
It's like, don't.
Just like, oh, God.
Yep, it's coming.
Oh, my God.
And
I would have started looking for another job right then and there.
Like, anywhere else.
Just anywhere. Like, dude can work in construction. We'll get to how strong this motherfucker is.
That's true. Why didn't they do that? But you know who is not coming around? The Santa that they hired.
Yeah, that's true.
For the store.
By the way, they're just like, oh, the agency only has women, and we need a man to play Santa. It's like, you can't get a woman to play Santa. It's called acting.
Yeah.
It's half their face is hidden by a beard. You can just play that off.
Yeah, just have them have a deep voice, stuff some cushion up their suit, and there you go.
As if a kid would care.
Again, the 80s of it all.
But this
is a man's job.
We have to have an excuse to get Billy into the Santa suit because he's going to be the killer.
We needed an excuse to give Billy some more trauma.
I know.
Come on, guys.
That scene where Billy's just dressed up as Santa is hilarious because, like, he has a kid in his lap and the kid's, like, squirming around. He's like, hey, kid, if you don't stop fucking moving, I'm gonna kill you. And the parents are just like
threatening the child,
and the parents are just like, wow, he's so great with kids.
I was like, what? I was like, do they not hear what he's saying?
I don't think they do, but that's just hilarious where he's just like, I'll fucking murder you and your entire family, and the parents are just like,
punish you.
He's a dream.
He's so dreamy.
He's so good
he's
with
great
kids.
Like,
and even the boss is just like, yeah, I made the right decision. As Billy's having a literal fucking panic attack right there.
He is losing his shit. Like, he's becoming what he thinks Santa is, and he thinks Santa is this horrible murderer who only seeks to punish people who are being naughty. And so now everything is going downhill from here on.
Everything.
But first, is where things start up again.
First, after the holidays, we just got to get shit-faced at work.
Yep. Yeah. So
That's such a crazy thing, isn't it? Can you imagine, like, where we worked if just, like, after Black Friday, we're all closed and we just stay for, like, 30 minutes and it's like, let's get shit-faced.
That would have been kind of lit. I won't lie. But
yeah, but, like, at the same time, like, for me, I would just be like, I just want to fucking go home.
And I'd be like, sleep. I don't like any of you guys. I mean, I like some, but, like, none of the managers.
It's like none of you guys are my actual friends. Like, I just want to go home and sleep because I have to be back here tomorrow.
I know, because I wonder what time they went in today. I assume probably midnight.
Probably. I don't know. I went into work at 8 o'clock today, so didn't have to do that.
I went in at 9, doing a 9 to 5:30 currently, and I'm like, ugh.
No, it could be worse things.
No, it could be worse.
We used to go into work at 4 a.m., so.
I mean, that was nice, but, I mean, I digress.
Anyway, stay tuned for our Patreon, Confessions from Margaret.
Yes. So they all get shit-faced.
Mm-hmm. And Billy, for some reason, stays in that Santa suit the entire time. Why doesn't he take it off?
I immediately was like,
I would have taken that shit off instantly.
But he's too immersed.
He's too into it.
Yeah, like he is doing method acting right now to the highest extent. Uh-huh. And so he's now seeing his girl, Pamela,
get it on with his supervisor.
Flirting with the supervisor who doesn't do shit.
Which, by the way, I would feel like having sex at work would be very uncomfortable. So why would you even try?
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
So they go to the back.
Stop it. Get some help.
Get help. Literally. If you're going to do it, like, what? Ew.
But yeah, they start flirting, and it's like I can't really tell if Pamela's into him or not, because it seems like she is, because like they're kind of flirting by the door and then they kiss, but then they start to get hot and heavy, and she's just like, no, well, I don't wanna.
Well, I think she was like, flirting is cool, it's fine, but now you're getting a little handsy. Yeah, but she's like kissing him too. So hey, no means no, Cody.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
And you can stop whatever's progressing at any moment.
Yeah, that's true.
PSA
out there. No means no.
Yeah. So fucking stop.
We believe in consent here.
Yes.
At Midnight Movies.
And Pamela was not consenting anymore.
Yet this movie was forced upon. No, I'm just kidding. I watched this movie of my own volition like twice in my life. So.
But yeah, so she's having none of this anymore. But
none of it.
None. Get it?
Good unintentional pun. I love
Y'all
it.
Get it.
Y'all get it.
So Billy is seeing this. He sneaks into the back room with them.
I mean, not only is he triggered by the image of sex, but like he's literally still dressed up as Santa. So
it's hitting harder this time. He
full blown snaps, like just becomes completely unhinged. Mm-hmm. And we get some good kills here. Like he fucking strings this dude up. With one arm, with some Christmas lights. Dude is
strong.
He is jacked.
Jacked as hell. What were they feeding him in the nunnery?
I was about to say, what were they doing to him in the nunnery to get him so, like, huge and stuff like that?
Buff as fuck. And Pamela is obviously... I feel like she probably has mixed feelings. Because at first she's probably like, oh, thank goodness someone saved me from this grabby, disgusting dude. But, oh no, he's murdering him.
We'll get to in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 of a similar situation that goes a different way. But yeah, in this one, Pamela's just like, what are you, fucking crazy? Which seems pretty rational.
It does. It seems rational, but also I probably would have ran.
Yeah, I would have gotten the hell out of there.
Yeah, than like staying there being like, you're insane, you're crazy. What the hell's wrong with you?
Like the moment that I see Billy, like, one arm in this guy, it's just like, okay, I need to get the hell out of here. We're gone.
Like, getting the hell out of there, screaming, being like, Billy's killing the supervisor. Like, we need to go. Because
then he goes full postal on everybody. He stabs Pamela with a box opener, which I think out of all the kills that we get from this point forward is probably the least interesting one.
I was just going to say, I don't even remember how he killed her.
Yeah, he grabs a box knife off of the counter that he's right next to and just sticks her in the stomach, I guess. Well, which I feel like would take a long time to die from.
Depending on where. I don't know if there's any major arteries there. But I mean, it's the same whenever, again, movies, they strangle someone. It takes like 2 seconds for them to die.
We'll get to some strangulation later.
I was just thinking of that scene in the second movie.
See, when I say I want to talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night, it's part 2 that I always go to.
It gets good. So stabs her with a box knife. And as this is going on, the owner of the store is like...
the owner and this like woman are just like, did you hear that? And the woman's like, no, you fucking crazy. You're drunk.
You're drunk. No, you're drunk.
No, you're drunk.
They're both so shit-faced. And it's
the boss is probably more shit-faced than anyone else. Yeah. Which, understandable.
But he's like, you know what? No, I know I heard something. I'm going to go check it out. Yeah.
Then fucking Billy hits him with a hammer over the head. Bah! You don't actually see the hammer make contact, but you see the body later just slumped over there with the hammer in his head. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool visual. I kind of like that.
I liked the visuals in this of the kills.
And then he kills the other woman with an arrow, which, by the way, who has a real arrow at a toy store?
Shop, yeah.
Like, huh? Like, I know Walmart
There's an archery section.
I mean, I guess so, but I feel like at a toy store, it's like suction cup arrows.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Don't believe they should have had actual arrows.
Like, I know you go to Walmart and they have actual arrows there, but like at an Ira's Toys, probably not.
Yeah. Didn't they say this is like a gym now?
Yeah, something like that. It's been a few things. Like, it's been a gym. It was some other kind of retail store as well in between there.
But it's still up and...
I think it was like originally an actual toy store. Shout out. Ira's Toys is not a real place though.
No, but the building is.
The building is real. The name is not. But then he just decides to go on a murderous rampage. And one of the ones is just like he goes to a random house.
We did forget to mention something before this. The nun, the nice nun, calls and checks up on him
because she's like, how's Billy doing in the back room? And asshole boss is just like, oh, he's Santa now. And Sister Margaret's just like, oh no, how could I have foreseen this?
She said, who would have thought, who would have seen this coming? Me putting this man in a retail store during Christmas time. Who would have thought?
I actually put that in my notes as that's what you get for setting Billy up with a retail job, Sister Margaret.
Seriously. Like, you're not setting him up for success. Because either way, even if he wouldn't have been put in the Santa suit, he would have seen Santas a lot. And if the guy playing Santa would have came in, he probably would have killed him.
He would have killed that dude.
Yeah. So...
But yeah, she alerts the authorities and like has them go on.
But Billy's already out.
Yeah, Billy's already out. And again, he goes to a random house.
Completely random. I don't even understand. But at this house, there's two teenagers getting a little frisky.
Once again, not moving.
They're
just rubbing their hands on each other.
Lots of boobage, though.
Yeah, the woman on the table, she's actually very famous. Linnea Quigley. She's been in a lot of horror films.
Quigley?
She was best known for her role in, trying to remember, it was Return of the Living Dead.
Oh.
Where in that movie she spends like more than half the movie just completely naked.
I was going to ask, is she naked in there too?
She is completely nude pretty much for that entire movie. It's kind of her claim to fame.
Hey, if you want to do that, go for it. And she did it.
She 100% did it. I would love to talk about Return of the Living Dead at some point. I love that movie.
Let's do it.
But anyway, yeah, they're just getting hot and heavy. She's babysitting for someone.
I think she's just watching her sister, like her
Is
little
that
sister.
it? I didn't understand the dynamic.
Yeah, I think it was.
Because like, if it's your sister, why are you getting hot and heavy with a guy on a pool table?
But then if it's a stranger, like.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can just lock that fucking kid in the room. And
I guess so, but I think that's why, like, she told her, like, you need to go upstairs. Like, and, yeah.
I figured it was just a babysitter situation.
I think parents weren't home. They, like, asked her to, like, watch her, like, baby sister.
Oh, fair enough.
Like, one of those types of situations.
I just go to the 80s stereotype of just, like, babysitters. So I just thought she was a babysitter.
She was babysitting, but her little sister.
Okay, fair enough.
But she hears something and
goes
go outside.
To the front door full-breasted.
So as they're getting hot and heavy, she's topless but she has her underwear on still. But when she's like, "Oh, I need to go let the cat in," I can hear
her. Only puts her shorts on.
Only puts shorts on, and I said, "Okay, girl."
And like the door's wide open. She's just going to get her cat. And
wide
I was just
open,
like,
chesticles out, saying, "Kitty cat, where you at?" And then Billy just comes and says,
Punished! So good. Punished!
Yeah. And with an axe, right?
No, actually, like, he tries to hit her with an axe. Like, he throws an axe and, like, hits the side of the wall. By the way, I think that was a real axe that they did that with.
Okay.
But anyway, no, she gets it by being mounted on the deer antlers.
Oh, yeah, but I was, like, I wanted to make sure he came in swinging an axe.
Oh yeah, he swings and he misses, and then he throws the axe, and when that doesn't work, he just strong arms her and puts her up on the moose.
Yes.
Once again, boobs and blood, and like
boobs and blood.
Surprising that made it through with the MPAA.
And I also thought it was crazy that her boyfriend's downstairs, or the guy that she's fooling around.
Oh yeah, he's fucking just playing pool.
He's just playing some billiards, like
not hearing any of the commotion that's going on upstairs. He's just like, "Babe, is everything okay up there?"
A man literally came in yelling, "Punish!" Swinging an axe, mounts her up on a wall, on the moose head or deer head.
I'm pretty sure she's screaming this entire time too.
She's screaming the whole time.
Granted, he's playing music, but it's not that loud.
It's not that loud. And then he's like, "Babe, you good? I'm hearing some crazy stuff. You all right?
Did you get that fucking cat?
Get that cat in so we can fool around some more." He then finally leaves the basement to go check it out, and he says, "If this is a joke, I'm gonna kill her," or something like that.
While she's hanging in the background, you see her legs dangling there.
And then he turns and goes, "Oh shit."
And then he tries to grab the fire poker, and this is actually another pretty cool. Like the death itself is just typical. He throws him out the window, but like the image of him lying on the ground with like the glass coming out,
it was good.
It reminds me of like the original Suspiria. with the death near the beginning where it's like the woman's just covered in glass. So I thought that was a pretty cool visual.
Dude, we'll have to do Suspiria.
We'd have to do both Suspirias.
Yeah. Dude, it's the 2016...
the 2018... There's a 2018 remake and then the 1976 original.
The 2018 one was
so good.
I love it. Good.
I know not everyone likes that movie, but I love that movie.
It's amazing.
Anyways. It is. I feel like it's a movie you either love it or you hate it. So.
It's so freaking good. Anyways, so yeah.
Anyway, we move on. We get a brief scene of the cops just driving around being incompetent. They see a guy in a Santa suit go into the top window, and then it turns out to just be a random guy trying to surprise his daughter.
Which I thought was crazy because I was like, you're going to break and enter into your daughter's bedroom to surprise her. Like, you could have just went up the stairs and done that, and she wouldn't have noticed.
What's funny is later on in the movie, like, one of these cops also kills another Santa thinking that it's Billy, but it's actually a different dude dressed up as Santa. Mm-hmm. And like, it's just so funny to me to think that Sister Margaret only gave the description of he's dressed like Santa and no other descriptions.
What I'm thinking.
I'm just like, he's 18.
They're running around. They're trying to find the Santa on Christmas, where it's like, there's going to be a lot of people
There's literally
dressed
thousands
as Santa.
of Santas out there.
And it's like, that's all you got for them? He's dressed as Santa. Like, can we get, like, how tall he is, the age range?
What his face looks like. I know he doesn't have any visible scars or anything like that.
Well, he doesn't even have, like, the beard pulled up.
Yeah,
like,
his beard is, like, right underneath his
face
chin.
Is being shown.
So
it's like,
exposure, yeah.
Let's send a picture out, you guys.
He'll probably be holding some kind of weapon.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think Sister Margaret would know that he's holding something, but you can just assume that maybe he is.
She could have done a little bit more. Margaret needs to do a little bit better.
Then he goes and kills some other random people, like two bullies that take a sled from these other two kids.
That was a really weird side quest they went down.
But these bullies are hilarious because, like, they take the sled from them and then they're just going down this not very steep hill that they have to push themselves, and they're just like, whee! I think literally one of them is just like, wee.
No, they're yipping and yapping it up.
It's really funny because they start off, they're just like, yeah, we're tough. We're going to take your sled. And then they're just sledding down. And they're just
sleds.
Like, they're just like, wee.
No, that was really funny, but very weird because I was like, this is just some random kids in the woods going sledding.
I don't know what Billy's path is in relation to how this town is set up, but he, like, goes from the toy shop to this random house.
To the middle of the woods.
Into the middle of the woods, and then back to the nunnery.
Yes. I mean, maybe I had to cut through the woods to get to the nunnery. Yeah. I don't know.
But then we get to probably arguably the best death in this is just one of the bullies is sliding down this hill, and Billy just comes out with the axe and lops his head off.
Punish! And his head falls off.
A pretty cool effect, too. Mm-hmm. Like, the body just slides down and is slumped over, no head. And then the head just comes rolling down right after it. Pretty cool effect, too. It's like when the body falls over next to the head, and it's clearly like the dude buried underneath with his head sticking out with a fake body next to him. It's a pretty cool image, though.
It was good. I did... The whole scene of just the bullies acting tough and then going, wee!
It's pretty funny. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm like, the movie kind of starts off fine, typical 80s stuff, and then we, like, ramp up to all these kills, and it's just like, this is actually pretty cool.
I feel like it was up high, went down super, super low, and then started coming back up towards the end.
Yeah.
I didn't think the end was anything too crazy, though.
Not really.
We'll get to that, though.
When Billy's rampage kind of ends, I kind of wrote here, after Santa rampage is over, the movie kind of drags.
Yeah, it really
because we
does.
follow this one cop who accidentally kills a Santa because he thinks it's Billy, and it's like, no, it's not Billy, it's our old deaf janitor who couldn't hear you.
See, and I could have sworn, okay, so after, like, he kills the bullies, they then are like, he's going to the nunnery, they post up there. Cop sees a Santa walking up to these kids, and he's like, stop right there. It shoots him.
Which I think the kid that sees that is supposed to be Ricky, but it doesn't really look like Ricky when we see him later in the movie. Mm-hmm. It might be the hat kind of.
I think it might be the hat, because I feel like it like when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's Ricky.
It will become a plot point in the next movie,
in the next part, yeah.
But, like, in this movie, it's just like, is that Ricky? Because it kind of doesn't look like him. Also, Ricky looks a bit too old to be the age that he's supposed to be.
Oh, really? I couldn't remember what age he was supposed to be at.
Because, like...
How far apart are they?
Well, I'm trying to think. Billy would have been 5 years old when his parents died in 1971. Then 3 years later, he's 8 years old. Mm-hmm. And then 10 years later, he'd be 18. And if we assume that Ricky was an infant child, then 3 years later, he would have been 3. Which that kid that plays the 3-year-old looks too old to be a 3-year-old. And so 10 years later, he would probably be around 12 or 13 or something like that. But he looks a bit too young to be 13.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, he looked like he was, like, 8 or something.
He looked like he was 8 or 9 or something like that. Like, a little bit too old, but...
Interesting. But yeah, so cop just shoots this random Santa. And as it's happening, I'm like, that's not him. Like, I can guarantee they're shooting the wrong guy. And they did. They shot the wrong guy.
And Mother Superior is just like, you shot the wrong Santa, you heathen.
And it's just, okay, well, can we get a description?
And the dude's like, oh, come on. I'm doing my job.
I'm doing my best, you guys.
I'm gonna go surround the perimeter.
I'm gonna go check it out. So he's like, don't worry, everyone's gonna be protected while I'm here. And she's like, you literally just shot an innocent man. He's like, I'm gonna go check the perimeter.
Not only that, but 5 minutes after he says that, he is killed.
Yeah, he's like, no one's getting through with me around, and then he dies.
Literally, he goes down to, I don't know, some kind of like
a
underground
shed,
bunker or something like that.
Maybe like a storm shelter.
I think it's a storm shelter, which I don't even know what state this takes place in. It must be somewhere Midwest.
It feels very Midwest.
There's snow everywhere at least. So.
But yeah, he goes down there, and how does he die again?
Well, first of all, he does a very funny thing where every single corner he turns, he's just like,
check.
Just check. It's really funny. But yeah, like he comes upstairs. He's not on guard anymore.
I do remember that part because I remember him being so extra, like checking all the corners with his gun out.
And then he just casually walks up the stairs. Yeah, Billy like swings an axe into his chest. Very shining of him.
I thought it was funny because I knew something was going to happen to his chest area because as he's coming upstairs, up the stairs, he starts buttoning, like the actor starts buttoning up his shirt. And I'm like, okay, he's trying to hide something in there.
Hiding a squib.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's 80s technology.
I just thought it was funny that they were showing the actor literally buttoning up his shirt.
It's almost like in cartoons where it's just like, the whole background is just a still painting, but then there's one section of it that's like an actual drawing.
Super like
and you're just like,
and...
I know someone's going to interact with that.
Something's going to happen there.
Something's going to happen right there.
And that's exactly what
exactly what happened. So Billy then goes into the nunnery. Some kid lets him in, and Mother Superior is just like, no, don't. And the kids are like, what are you talking about, Santa?
That girl turns around so quick, and she's like,
it's
Santa.
I love the sass that she gives. She's like, but Mother Superior, it's Santa.
She's like, you dumb bitch. Like, it's him. It's the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to let him in.
He has gifts, even though technically he already gave us gifts last night.
She's like,
he's got more.
He's coming back for more.
He's going to fucking make it rain.
Rain with presents.
I put it in here in my notes. Mother Superior never gets her punishment.
No. Doesn't she get it next part? Or no? Does she not?
Spoiler alert. She gets it in the second movie.
Yes, okay.
But in this one, it seems weird that they made such an irreprehensible character and that she never dies.
I really wanted him to at least, like, slice her up a little bit. And then,
something.
Anything. Punch her in the face.
Could have slapped her. Slapped her. Just...
That would have been good. That would have felt good for me as an audience member. But no.
Like Sister Margaret and the cop that she's been kind of colluding with for the second half of this movie, they show up and shoot Billy down.
In front of all the children.
In front of his brother Ricky. And then we pan up and we see Ricky's face and he says, naughty. Naughty. The cycle of abuse continues.
It continues. It does not end here.
No, it doesn't.
But the movie does.
The movie does. It's over. And it's so bizarre because this movie is so fine that it's weird that it spawned so many sequels. It's weird to me that it even got a part 2.
No, I don't. I mean, I guess it kind of set it up for a part 2, but the part 2 that we got was a little weird.
Well, we'll get to this
yes,
part 2.
But
we'll get to the reason why it's so weird.
Yeah, it was interesting, though, because they really could have done an actual movie out of this. They could have done
anything. Mm-hmm. So the reason why they went the way that they did is bizarre. So I guess we'll get to it. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. First impressions.
2. So when I first watched this, I was like, I remember Cody telling me that
I love this movie.
That you love this movie and that I really didn't need to watch the first part. Mm-mm. And then I was like, it's too late, though. I did watch the first part, and oh my God, I'm having to watch it again. Holy crap, this whole movie is just the first movie. Oh my God, please stop.
I wrote down here, nearly 40 minutes of this film is just the first movie. So apparently the producers went, and they wanted to make a sequel to this, but I guess they didn't want to put that much of a budget into it. Yep. Considering the fact the first movie was pulled after 2 weeks, and this is more of a cult thing. So they were just like, how about we have this bright idea? Let's just take the first movie, recut it with some additional footage, and sell it as its own sequel.
Yeah.
This is such a wild concept to me. I don't think I've ever seen it before or since.
I've never ever have seen anything like this before.
Sitcoms will do this occasionally where they have an episode where it's just flashbacks to other episodes.
Well, a lot, and even if people who watch anime, a lot of animes do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, Naruto has a ton of freaking fillers in it.
But in movie form.
In movie form is crazy.
But yeah, if it kind of felt nice because even though I took a lot of notes for this movie, a lot of it I didn't have to take too many notes because it's just half of this movie is just the first movie again. Yes. So yeah, if you don't know, part 2, we follow Ricky, all grown up now. He's in an insane asylum to begin with. Mm-hmm. And he's being interviewed by this psychiatrist.
Didn't he say it was the 6th one or something like that?
No, it was his 13th one.
Okay, I was going to say, I know it was up high.
Because the psychiatrist says 13 is my lucky number.
You're right. He did say that. It's mine, too.
But anyway, I got to say, this movie, the reason why I love it so much is my man Eric Freeman as Ricky. This dude, okay, I wrote down here, I have never seen someone with the deadest eyes but the liveliest eyebrows.
He is literally insane. I love everything about what he did with this character.
And do you know why his performance is that way? Apparently he was getting conflicting directions from everyone.
I did see
that.
So
the producer was just you need to be a stone cold, stoic serial killer. And the director's no, you need to be bombastic and big and stuff like that.
And go crazy.
So you have this weird amalgamation of a performance where it's just he's got the deadest eyes, but his eyebrows are jumping up with every single word he says.
Honestly, it kind of works, though, because you're oh, this guy is actually crazy. He seemed crazier than Billy, which I feel is the complete opposite, because Billy was there to see everything. Mm-hmm. And he was an infant. And obviously he saw what it did to his brother, but man, did he play a crazy freaking guy so well.
It's such a good bad performance. It's a reason why I love this movie, because this dude apparently he did this movie and then really did nothing else afterwards.
I don't know why, because I
would have hired this guy for every horror movie.
For sure.
He's hilarious.
No, he is so over the top.
He's so over the top with having the blankest expression ever. It's such a weird performance.
It's actually really, if you like bad movies that are so bad that they're good, this is one of them, and I would suggest just watching part 2. Don't even watch part 1, just watch part 2. Because there's a whole freaking
You can watch part 1 if you want. It's got some unique ideas. It's not the best horror film. But yeah, literally they'll recap everything in this movie. It'll even show footage, actual footage re-edited.
Yeah, well, and that's the reason why I felt like I didn't enjoy this part as much because I watched it right after the first one, and I was like, oh my God, I'm literally just watching the same thing. But I felt like if I just would have watched this, I would have had a lot funner of a time.
I mean, fair. You also have to keep in mind, I think this came out in 1987. Like, I think so. Again, VHS wasn't that big back then, so I kind of get it of a recap. Like, the Evil Dead movies recap at the beginning of their own movies.
Wasn't the whole movie.
But like 40 minutes of just the entire movie recut is crazy.
I also read that Lee Harry,
the director, yeah.
He had not previously directed a film, and I said, yeah, I can tell.
That shows.
I can tell.
Well, they originally wanted to get the director of the first one back. What's his name? Charles Sellier. But he said no. He
refused, right? Yeah.
He was just like, no, I don't want to do it.
And apparently, I also read that obviously they wanted Henry to recut the first and add like a couple scenes to it.
Yeah.
Eric Freeman being a mental patient, so they wanted the first movie to kind of seem like it was the ravings of an insane asylum inmate.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Especially when we get to scenes in this movie where it's like Ricky is describing things that he would have no knowledge about. Like, he's describing like the murders from the beginning of the other movie when he was a baby infant. Mm-hmm. And even the doctor was just like, how could you possibly know that? And he's just like, I was there.
Yeah.
It's like you were a baby.
And he's just like, yeah, but I was there. I know.
It's like, I barely remember things that happened a year ago, let alone when I was a literal infant.
He knows. He knows more than you. Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, it's those things that I'm like, this is crazy. And just like his whole ramblings to the interviewer, I was just like, oh, man.
I mean, he's got some killer lines in this.
He does. He has a lot of good one-liners.
They flash back to the scene of, like, Billy being, like, spanked by Mother Superior, and they intercut it with Ricky just going, she was naughty.
I do remember that, and I was like, what the hell is this?
This movie has some killer lines, and I think they really exemplified by Eric Freeman's performance. I don't think they would be nearly as hilarious if it wasn't for his very like manic, almost deadpan delivery of these lines.
It was good. Yeah, I kept writing in my notes like this is literally just the first movie. And then I think I did put in here. Did I already say this? That I thought that the janitor that they shot by accident, I thought it was the priest. I could have sworn they said the priest in the first movie, but then in the second movie, they said janitor or something.
There's a lot of discrepancies. Like, they say that Billy was 7 years old when his parents were killed, when actually, if you look at the timeline, he would have been 5.
Okay, thank you. Because I was like, I could have sworn in the first one they said that he killed a priest, because I think I wrote like, oh man, my guy just killed a priest, like that sucks.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they changed it to like he's a janitor.
Yeah. And I didn't fact check that. I could have, but I didn't.
This movie doesn't deserve it.
Exactly. And I was like, you know what? They literally show me the whole first movie, and then they just lie to me as well.
I mean, even in between like all the reused footage, for some reason they like change slight things. Like the teenage couple that's having sex at the church, they recast that. And they just interspliced it.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, I noticed it right away. I was just like, those are two different people. Those aren't the same people from the first movie. I'm guessing they couldn't get consent from them to reuse that footage, so they had to like reshoot it.
That makes sense. Well, also during both of these movies, I was making a rug. I've been latch hooking a rug, so that's probably why I didn't notice the scene, the actor difference.
I was not. I was hooked into this movie.
I was latch hooking a rug.
I was like, yes, Eric Freeman, give me some more bad lines.
No, I ended up having to stop what I was doing while I was watching part 2 because I was like, Eric Freeman's a freak.
He's great. I mean, I can sing high praise about this guy. But once we get through, like, the 40 minutes of recap, well, like...
Once you power through that first 40.
Once you get through some of the greatest lines in there... We get to Ricky. We see kind of his upbringing after he leaves the nunnery. He gets adopted by a Jewish family.
Which I thought was very funny.
Which makes sense if
he
you're
had an
tied
issue.
to like Christmas being bad, you would
want to go to
Jewish
a family or any family that doesn't celebrate Christmas. So.
But anyway, he gets freaked out at one point because he sees a couple of nuns, and I put in my notes here, Ricky being scared by nuns is based.
I mean, it really does make sense, and I was getting mad at his adoptive mother because
she's a bitch.
She was just like, what? What do you want?
Well, not just that, like, after the experience, like, he has a mild panic attack, and they go back to the nunnery and just like, this kid, we need to get rid of this kid. He needs to go.
They said he's kind of broken. Because at first, like, I thought, okay, she's just busy with her conversation. She's getting a little annoyed. But then when she noticed that he was having a panic attack, she kind of holds him. And I'm like, okay, she's, like, trying to redeem herself. But then, yeah, they end up back at the nunnery.
Yeah, and she's like, I want to return this child. I have the receipt right here.
And I think, like, the dad said, like, can he even be fixed or something like that?
Well, I think the dad's a little bit more supportive because he's just like, he's my son and I want to know what's going on or something. Because
I was like, I couldn't remember who was like...
It's just the mom who's just like, yeah, we need to get rid of this kid. He's got something going on. He's scared of nuns. He's triggered by red. By the way, I can't really tell what triggers Ricky in this movie because a few things kind of do.
It's a lot, and I also...
He's scared of nuns. He also, like, has a thing with his mom being exposed, which is weird because, like, again, how would he know about that?
He didn't see that.
They kind of have an ADR line in there in some of the flashbacks where he's like, Billy told me everything. And it's like, but you have, like, a vivid memory of it. It's like happening. You were a baby.
Yeah, it seemed like they just put all of the memories of Billy into him. Mm-hmm. I keep wanting to call him Richie. That's not his name.
Richie Rich. No.
I keep wanting to say Richie. That's not his name.
Ricky.
But yeah, they're basically just like, yeah, we know we killed Billy off in the first one, but like, kind of wish he was in this one. So I guess we'll just make Ricky Billy now.
We have Billy from Temu right here.
Discounted Billy.
I don't know. I like Ricky as a character a bit more than I like Billy.
No, he definitely played the role so much better. Like I said, I was like, I feel like if Billy would have played the role like how Eric Freeman, right?
Yeah.
How Eric Freeman did this, like, it would have been amazing.
But man, Eric Freeman's he's just a ray of sunshine.
He really is in this. He made this movie.
I know.
Entertaining.
But then we get to yet another, like, scene, which, by the way, this franchise is very just like, men are
yeah, I mean, men are evil, so.
Men are evil. I'm sorry, everybody. Check out our Patreon for my apology video.
Just be like, sorry,
I'm sorry that I was born a gender that I had no control over.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah, I know. God damn it. I've never done any in my life, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. Apologize for everything.
But anyway, yeah, he comes across this couple, like, they're trying to get hot and heavy, and she's just like, nah, not right now. And the dude's like, come on, babe, why don't you?
Yeah. Yep, he's kind of being an asshole, and he's like, you'll like it. Like, you want this. Yeah. And she's like, well, I do, but, like, not right now.
Not while we're out in public having a picnic.
Yeah, and he is like, baby, too fucking late. And he starts ripping her clothes off.
And then Billy starts to get triggered, which is weird because, like, he shouldn't be triggered.
Did you say Billy or Richie?
God damn it.
Or not Richie, Ricky. Who are we talking about?
We're both fucking up.
Who are we talking about?
Never mind our mini strokes that we just had.
Did you just say Billy? You mean Richie?
Richie Billy. No, Ricky gets triggered because, like, he sees exposed breasts, which, again, that was Billy's thing.
But now it's Ricky's thing.
More importantly, there's a red car in the background, and I guess that's what triggers him.
You get it? Red.
I love how Ricky even points it out. Like, he looks at the doctor's notes because he wrote red car, and he's just like, red car. Good point.
Good point.
Like, such a good line. I just love it.
He has so many good one-liners. So yeah, he gets into the car
and runs him over like 50 times.
It's quite a bit, yeah. I think it's maybe like 2 or 3, but he runs him over a lot. And the woman just goes over and she thanks him,
She's
right?
like, thank you, which is completely different from how Pamela reacted.
Yeah, she said, thanks, man, and she just walks away. They both just walk away.
She never tells any of the cops. Just like, yeah, this dude. I even wrote in my notes here, it's like, woman thinks psychotic killer.
I mean, it's like one of those things where it's like, I mean, obviously.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, it could go one of either ways. Like, you're either going to be like scared out of your mind that he's going to hurt you too and run, or you're going to be very thankful. And in this case, she was like, hey, man, thanks. She was like,
thank you.
Did me a favor. Bye.
Do you want to have some of his sandwich that he left behind?
There's a few leftovers.
There's some
over there.
Food over there if you want it. He's not going to eat it.
He's dead.
Anyway, we get a flash forward to him like a bit older now, out in the wild. He has a really good line here. My old lady couldn't afford to send me to college, so I got a job.
I got a job. All right.
So, some good lines. He has like a good few ones back and forth. Like when the gangster man is beating up the other guy, he's just like, sounds like some squirrel getting his nuts squeezed. Again, like, a lot of my notes for this movie is just quotes that I wrote down from Ricky.
From Richie.
I almost said Richie.
Sorry.
Not Richie. It's Ricky.
But the whole gangster scene, I didn't really even understand because I was like,
he's working at some kind of like hotel, I think, as like a garbage boy.
Oh, okay.
And like he just stumbles upon in the back alley behind this hotel of just some like loan shark or some gangster roughing up a guy who owes someone else money.
Squirrels getting nut squeezed.
Yeah. And so Billy gets triggered because the dude has a red handkerchief.
That's where the red was from. I thought it was the umbrella that he uses later.
No. He pulls out a red handkerchief that he uses to wipe sweat off of him. And then Billy just comes up to arguably one of the best deaths in this is just he sticks him with an umbrella and the umbrella just opens up behind him.
Yeah.
Really cool image.
It was cool. I really like that. I
also love Eric Freeman's face in it where he's just like he's got the weirdest facial expressions in this. He does
so great in this movie.
He does so much with so little. Yes. It's fantastic.
Like, he's the person you want in your B horror movies.
Yeah, because he will ham it up.
Oh, yeah.
He will give you the craziest facial expressions and yet be totally dead behind the eyes.
Well, and that's what you want with a psycho. And the fact that he was getting so many mixed, like, directions on, like, how to take his acting. And he's like, I'll just do both.
Yeah, he kind of just combines
and
he
delivered.
He nails it. I love his performance in here. It's so good.
It's so good. What happens after this?
He meets Jennifer.
He meets the love of his life.
He meets the love of his life. The doctor's just like, tell me about Jennifer. And he's just like, eat shit, dog. I wrote this in my notes. This movie isn't good enough for a split diopter. I don't know if you know what that kind of shot is. It's where you have like a subject really close to the camera that's in focus, but a subject like really far from the camera that's also in focus. And you can kind of tell because there's like a line, like a blurred line in between here. And this movie has a diopter shot, and I'm just like, this movie's not good enough for that kind of shot.
Hey, Lee Harry was trying to figure out what was going on.
I guess so. He's like, I gotta do something. Half this movie's not mine.
Half this movie is the first movie that I had nothing to do with.
But yeah, so we get to the Jennifer saga of all this, where he meets the love of his life, Jennifer.
I thought it was funny, because didn't he say something like, well, we just bumped into each other? And I was like, they better bump into each other.
They literally bump into each other. He's backing up on his bike. She's riding forward in his car. I said, most awkward fall from a bike ever. Yeah. Because he kind of just falls and then he falls again. It's pretty funny.
Does a double fall. But it's a meet cute.
He looks up at Jennifer and he's just like,
he said,
hey,
hello.
And if I thought that the sex scenes in the first movie were non-moving,
oh my god,
his sex scene with Jennifer is just, they're just lying there.
They're just laying there. They're not really doing a lot.
They ain't doing nothing.
But they're doing a lot. Like, they show this for a very long time.
They kind of do. It's crazy.
They pan from, like, one side of their naked body, like, super slowly to, like, the end of their naked body.
They do, like, an upward pan, and then they're just lying down, and then they do a sideward pan.
They, like, do, like, diagonal pan. Like, they're just going crazy.
And I just love how they're just lying there all tired and everything. It's like, you guys did no movement whatsoever.
You guys didn't do shit.
You didn't do shit. They're doing more soaking than a Mormon child.
I was just explaining what soaking was to someone the other day.
I think I learned what soaking was for the first time, like, last year. And I was just like, that's wild.
Same. I remember someone explaining to me. I'll tell you that story later. But
ew, no.
No, it was someone that, like, you knew from Margaret. And I don't want to say them.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, that was telling me about it. It was funny. But... But no,
subscribe to our Patreon. Confessions from Margaret.
Learning what soaking was actually crazy.
Yeah, someone showed me a video on YouTube.
Oh, God.
Of it was like a parody song about like Mormons and their workarounds around like God and sex and everything like that. And that's where I learned what soaking was.
I just always think that's crazy because, like, I feel like he might know your intentions.
Oh, definitely.
If that's, like, what you believe. Like...
Well, side tangent, I always find it funny with, like, sins and God and stuff. And it's like, if God is omnipresent, he would know what everything is for all time, so he would know that you're sinning.
Yeah, like...
before you even do it.
You can't get around that. Like, what are you talking about? But, I mean... Hey, I'm not gonna.
Anyway, this is not a religious.
Like, yeah, I was like,
this is not a religious podcast.
Who am I? I'm just a random.
Who am
person.
I? I'm just a dude.
Yeah, like who gives a shit what I'm saying
on this planet? But anyway, they go to a movie, and I wrote down what the movie is called. It's called Chaos the Movie, or at least that's a trailer that they're seeing.
Okay. Well, because they're actually watching the first movie.
Oh yeah, they somehow snuck even more footage in there. They have the robbery from the first movie. I love it. Ricky's just like, what kind of movie is this? And Jennifer's just like, oh, it's great. It's about a dude that dresses up as Santa and kills people. And he just looks up and it's the guy who kills his parents.
Yes. And I literally wrote down, now they're watching the first movie and the second one when I literally just watched the first movie and the second one. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, they beat Scream by 9 years. They're very meta.
I didn't.
You had to cough. You're just like, I can't agree with that.
The fact that I didn't even think, because I was so mad with my own, what was going on with me. But now that you say it, yeah, he was literally watching the guy who killed his parents.
The guy who killed his parents. Literally up there. But it triggers him to kill this movie heckler in the background.
The heckler was going crazy.
I wrote down the movie heckler is having a ton of fun in this movie. He's just sitting there just like, da-na-na.
I was like, I would have gotten up and punched this kid in the face, too.
He's like, why don't you kiss her, dude?
He's like, I knew you would. And then drops, like, the F slur. And I was like,
oh, yeah, that's right. They dropped the hard F. I think drops hard F-bomb. I wrote down here.
I was like, bro, what is going on? But
yeah, anyway, so I kind of like his death where it's just like he leans over and not Billy, fuck, I'm going to keep doing that. Ricky's just sitting there and he's just like, shh, naughty. And then he fucking tackles him to the ground. But anyway, this is where we meet Chip, who's Jennifer's ex-boyfriend. So we learn in this montage.
Chip.
We learn in this montage that Ricky thinks that Jennifer is a virgin, but she actually isn't. She had a boyfriend named Chip. Which, by the way, I wrote down in my notes, Chip looks like a nerdier John Mulaney.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
But, like, I rewatched the movie before this podcast, and I want to edit that. He looks like a nerdier John Mulaney crossed with Billy Idol.
I can see that.
Because he's got like the slick back,
the hair.
bleach blonde hair, and he's got like the John Mulaney face. He's just a weird looking dude.
He is odd. And I think she literally does say, ew, Chip, when she sees him.
I mean, I look at Chip and I'm just like, dude, you're
Chip.
not it.
Yeah, and he's like, basically like, you sleeping around town? What's up? What's going on, baby?
Hey, babe, I'm looking for a booty call. You want to...
And he's literally with someone.
Yeah, he's with a woman.
Because she says, hey, your ride's here. And it shows a girl.
I think she says, like, oh, is your meter running? Or you're paying with card or something like that. And yeah, she's just standing there and he's just like, she's fun or whatever.
But, like, if you want to come home with me, like, it's
if you just want to come over and have some non-moving sex, we're going to do it.
Let's pan up and down our naked bodies.
Let's just soak for a while.
Let's do some soaking, girl. You want
disgusting.
Insane. But yeah, she's like, get lost. Get out of here. I'm not interested. He eventually leaves.
Yeah, they leave, and then Ricky's just sitting there, and it's just like, I'm really starting to enjoy this movie.
Yeah, because she's like...
Well, you would. It's your life story, dude.
Yeah, because she's like, let's get out of here, because she's like creeped out by Chip, and he's like, no, I'm really starting to like this movie.
I would have loved it if they just started showing the rest of the movie.
They just hard stop.
They just hard stop it. It's like, here's the second half of the first movie again.
I would have lost my shit.
But anyway, we get to their re-encounter with Chip, which I actually wrote in my notes. There's a brief window where Jennifer and Ricky are walking towards where Chip is. Mm-hmm. And, like, Eric Freeman is actually giving a pretty decent performance. Like, he seems natural. He's just talking to her. It's just like, yeah, you just want to come over later and we can hang out and stuff like that. It's like, oh, he seems relaxed and he's actually acting. And then we get to him encountering Chip and he just goes full blown, just like, that's enough.
That's enough.
But yeah, we get to him. Chip is just, I guess, fixing his car. Is he outside of his house? Did Jennifer intentionally walk Ricky by
Well, that's
Chip's
the thing.
house?
I was confused because I was like, is this immediately like right outside the movie theater?
I take it this was a few days later because they're wearing different clothes.
Oh, okay. Didn't realize. So there we go. Maybe she did walk him in front of his house. But he's working on his car and...
That's when he reveals... the truth bomb. Jennifer's not a virgin.
We screwed.
That's what she said when I fucked her in the back seat of Old Red over here.
Old Red.
Yeah, the red car.
Red, everyone.
It would have been
triggered now.
It would have been fun if that was like the car from Christine.
Great movie.
It kind of looks like the car from Christine, but it's not.
It does.
But anyway, we get to the best death in this movie where Ricky just grabs Chip, grabs one of the like jumper cables that's attached to his battery, puts it in his mouth, turns that electricity up all the way, and fucking blows his head.
Blows his eyeballs
not completely
out of his face.
Yeah, his eyes just blow out. Not his full head, but I'm like...
Not only the best kill in this part, but also the slowest.
Yeah, that shit would have hurt.
Everything happens he's being so calm about like putting everything together, and
all in the meantime, he's got the best face. Just
like the close up of his face constantly. And Chip is so lovely that he keeps his mouth open this whole time. So
good dummy for like this kind of movie. Yeah. It looks pretty convincing.
Oh, it looked amazing.
Yeah, I actually wrote in here all the budget probably went to that head explosion.
Seriously, but it was a really good kill. But I thought it was funny because Jennifer is just behind being like, what?
What are you doing? How could you do that?
Stop.
Like, this is where we get like Eric Freeman's best eyebrow performance because he's just like, he blinks and his eyebrows just literally they're flying off his face.
Because so he's killed Chip at this point, and now Jennifer decides to voice like, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? You killed him. And as she's yelling at Ricky, I thought I was
Don't worry, I'm going to call him Billy. You're going to call him Richie. We're just going to get it wrong.
As she's berating Ricky for doing this, Ricky is repeatedly closing his eyes and having flashbacks that
Mother
Billy
Superior
would have.
Yeah,
because these are Billy's memories that now Ricky is having.
To be fair, though, Ricky was in that moment I
guess he was in the vicinities. So,
but yeah, it was literally like Mother Superior talking to Billy.
Yes, and saying he's flashing naughty, punishment.
Mm-hmm. Punishment is good, and yeah, like. When not Billy, fuck. I literally just did it after talking about it. But when Ricky just says punish, like his eyebrows fucking go crazy. He's just like, punish. And then like Jennifer has the funniest like comeback. She just gets up and she's like, uh-oh.
She literally does a hard gulp and goes, uh-oh.
She runs around and then Billy Fuck.
And then Billy comes back
Billy comes back from the dead. And he's like, punish. No, Ricky grabs like the antenna off of Chip's car and strangles Jennifer with it. And the look on Eric Freeman's face is hilarious. He fucking goes cross-eyed.
I was mainly watching Jennifer's face in this.
Oh, where she's just like, oh!
Yeah. Didn't even notice what Ricky was doing.
Man, I wish you guys could see like the facial expressions we're trying to recreate.
I know,
here.
this would be a really good one.
Yeah, we need a camera at some point when I can afford it. So
eventually.
But yeah, like Ricky's fucking cross-eyed, Jennifer's just wide mouth. Ooh.
Then random cop comes and
says,
"What are you doing?"
Worst cop ever, because like he holds his gun out like really far. It's like, I'm going to put these cuffs on you. Don't try any funny business.
Didn't even ask him to get on the floor, to turn around.
Put your hands on your head.
Yeah, nothing.
So, of course, Ricky grabs his hand and fucking shoots the cop.
Grabs the hand of the cop with a gun.
Makes him shoot himself.
Makes cop shoot
in a very funny, like, effect where it's just, like, the bullet hole right there. And
just appears.
The cop's just like, ooh.
And then he's dead.
And then we get the best scene of this entire movie.
Best scene, best line,
Ricky's
best
rampage.
Yes.
Where he just fucking goes through this neighborhood and kills whoever comes across him.
This is in broad daylight, by the way. This is in the middle of the day. I'm pretty sure it's in the middle of the week.
It's in the middle of the day. Which, by the way, this is supposed to be taking place on Christmas. And yet it's sunny, there's green out. It's like, where are we?
You're right.
It's
supposed to be Christmas.
It's obviously, this was filmed in California, so obviously it's California, but it's just like, are we in California? Is that where Ricky lives now? Is that
what this is set in? I mean, maybe. They didn't really try to make it look like a winter wonderland.
Yeah, but then we get the classic, the line. I cannot do it justice, so I gotta play it here. Oh, shit.
Hold on. It's good. On.
Garbage day. No.
I love everything about this scene.
Garbage day.
Garbage day. I wrote here on my notes, garbage day. Absolute cinema.
It is.
What makes it so much better is like Ricky's laughs that he does, where it's just, he goes dead face and then all of a sudden he's just like, ha 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 ha.
No, Eric Freeman, you freak. You did so great in this.
I love this man. I wish he would do more movies.
I do too.
Oh, God.
This was his peak. And his only movie.
It was so good. He's done a few things here and there, but not like major things. But yeah, he goes on like a killing spree. He fucking blows up a car at one point.
Yeah.
A red car.
It's red.
It's red. Red car. Good point.
Good point. It's going to be a point for the rest of this movie.
But then eventually the cops catch up to him and we get this hilarious scene where Billy just holds a gun up to his head. All these cops have guns at him and he tries to like kill himself and all the cops are just like, no, son, don't do it.
And it's like...
no, let him drop himself.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on?
But no, he doesn't kill himself because he runs out of bullets. No more bullets.
No more bullets. Dang. Like, drats.
Then at that point, we find out he killed his new psychiatrist, strangled him with like the tape that he's been recording this entire conversation with, and he escapes. He just fucking walks out of there, kills all the orderlies.
Yeah. And then he starts going to
Mother Superior,
where it all began. Mm-hmm. Mother Superior.
Which we learn in between this movie and the last movie, she suffered a stroke. But, like, that makeup, that's not stroke face.
That was not stroke face.
She looks like a burn victim.
Yes, and, like, I guess I read somewhere that they, like, wanted her to look like a demon or something like that.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like that either.
Doesn't look like that either. Because when they showed her,
I was like, did I miss something? Like, was she in a fire? What happened?
I feel like the reason the makeup kind of, like, they can be like, oh, we wanted her to look like a demon, but obviously it's because it's a different actress playing Mother Superior, so they're trying to hide it as much as they can. But it doesn't look good. It just looks weird.
I mean, they did a good job of me not even knowing what the actress in the first one looked like, because I didn't even notice it was a different actress, because I was so concerned about if I missed a huge fire scene.
I put in here, even when she suffered a stroke, Mother Superior is still a massive bitch.
She really is. Like, nothing changed her. Because you think, like, a life-altering thing like that would, alter your personality a little bit.
You'll get a little bit of perspective on things.
Sometimes it doesn't do that to people.
But no, she's just like, Ricky, you're just as bad as your brother was.
You're
stuff
just as
that.
Naughty. You need to be punished.
You need to be punished. Which I love. Like, she's in a wheelchair now, and she's on the upstairs. Yeah. Like, even the person who put her in this house hates her. It's just like, you're going upstairs a bit.
You're not going anywhere.
Which, by the way, the house that she lives in now, address 666. Because irony.
Because irony, and she's actually evil.
Exactly. But yeah, Billy, god damn it. Well, now he's going full Billy.
He is going full Billy.
Where Ricky is now dressed up as Santa. He's got the axe. He does his little shining moment.
I loved that. I was wanting him to say, like, here's Ricky.
Here's Ricky, but he doesn't. I can't remember what he says.
Was this before or after?
This was after The Shining.
Okay.
The Shining came out in 1980. This is 1987.
Say, here's Ricky.
He
He does say boo.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I thought he said moo when I watched this, and I was like, why did he just scream moo? And honestly, I wouldn't put it past Eric
I would have just
Freeman.
rolled with it. I would have just been like, yeah, he fucking said moo.
I rewinded it, and I was like, boo. He said boo. Okay.
He's got a very good line in this, too, where it's like, Mother Superior is just like, you're naughty or something like that. And Ricky says, naughty this.
Naughty this.
So, yeah, he kills Mother Superior. And very impressively, like, he decapitates her. But manages to put her head back on in a way where there's no blood or anything like that.
No blood. No trace of anything wrong with her head. And that's when... When did the other nun... Wait, who was going after him?
I think it's
the
supposed.
Nice Nun,
I think
right?
it's supposed to be Mother Margaret, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure she goes by a different name. Hold on,
I forgot when she showed up in this. I don't think we've mentioned her yet.
It's Sister Mary. It's a different nun.
Okay, so she showed up at some point for some reason.
Yeah, she's just here.
She's just here, but she shows up. Oh, I think it's because he gets out of the insane asylum, and they're like, he's going to her house.
Oh yeah, because
she's like,
she
the
shows
orphanage
up at
is closed.
They show up at the insane asylum because they're like, oh yeah, he escaped, and Mother Mary is just like, oh, I know exactly where he's going.
Yep, this is why. Okay, so
which
now,
it would have made sense if it was Mother Margaret, but it's Mother Mary, so
they couldn't
whatever. They couldn't get. She's not good enough. This actress that we don't know about.
She sucks. No. So yeah, they show up and they're like, oh, thank God, we're here. Mother Superior.
Mother Superior, you okay? And then, like, head plops off.
Ah!
Ah! Billy shows up, cop plops him with a bunch of bullets, and he falls. And you think it's over, but, like, nope, his eyes open.
His eyes open, and then we're done.
We're done.
5 more movies.
Yeah, crazy. I have not seen any of the other Silent Night, Deadly Night movies after this, except for the remake.
Okay.
I don't remember much about that remake, but I remember it's about a cop who's like trying to chase after like a serial killer Santa in the small town.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly what happens. I know that there's a twist at the end of the movie, but I can't remember what it was. And it has Malcolm McDowell in it. So.
Who's that?
Dr. Loomis from the Rob Zombie Halloween
yes.
movies.
I was like, why does that name sound familiar? I knew that.
But yeah. So what would you rate both of these movies? How would you rate the first one?
The first one, I will tell you right now, I rated a 3.
Oh, okay. I rated it a little lower, a 2.5 out of 5.
I had a good time watching it. My rating on Letterboxd was the beginning went hard as fuck. I don't know why. I'm always surprised by how intense 80 horror is. They never hold back. Got a little slow towards the end for me, but still a solid holiday horror film.
Yeah.
I had a good time watching it. The second one, though, kind of pissed me off at the beginning, so I rated that a 2.
Okay.
But I said in my review, the beginning of this movie shouldn't have even happened. It's literally just a recap of the first one. But Eric Freeman is a freak, and I loved him in this. And then I yelled out "Garbage Day."
Good way to end that. Here's the thing. So Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Deep down, I want to rate it a 4 out of 5. Because I love how bad this movie is. But in my heart, I know that this is a 1 out of 5 movie. It's so bad.
But in your heart, it's a 4.
In my heart, it's a 4, but deep down, I know it's a 1 out of 5.
It's okay to rate it a 4 if you had a good time.
I had a good time with this. It's so bad that it's good. Like, I have endless amounts of entertainment.
If I would have watched the second one I would have enjoyed it immensely more. I probably would have rated it a 4.
Like, to me,
But I was just so mad at the fact that I had to watch the first movie again.
I mean, to me, it's so fascinating. The concept of just, like, your whole, like, half of your sequel is just the original movie again. Like, I don't think if anyone out there knows, like, of a different movie that does this, I would love to know about that, because I think this is, like, its own unique thing.
It's the only one
It's the only one that I know of. It's the only one that I've ever seen. But yeah, anyway, how about we get to our very famous trademarks segment? What does Letterboxd have to say?
You're gonna be mad at me. I totally forgot to take screenshots. I thought I did, okay. But I'm on Letterboxd currently.
I've taken a few screenshots of both of these movies.
Oh, I'll read one right now that I think is funny.
Okay.
This is for the first one. Let's see. Where did it go? Okay. The director couldn't control either his libido or the camera quality. I wonder how this motherfucker got a budget to film this crap. 0.5 star.
Wow. For the first movie?
Yes, for the first one.
Interesting. I don't even think that this has... Well, I mean, there's a lot of sex scenes in it, but it's like no one's moving.
No, not at all.
I've seen more intense sex scenes in like a Friday the 13th movie.
And then someone said... this movie was considered controversial for the Killer Santa gimmick, and that gimmick is all this movie has going for it. The opening sequence is easily the worst part of this movie, which I highly disagree with. Made worse that it gets at least 2 flashbacks, a few death scenes, have some unintentional comedy, but overall not worth the time spent on it. 0.5 star.
Almost based there. Almost. I wouldn't agree that it, like... dips. Like, I think there's some really good kills in here.
In the first, in the first part, like I said, I feel like it starts up really strong, slows down a little bit just because of the fact that we, like, it's just Billy being a child.
We spend so much time trying to set Billy up as what he's going to be.
Yeah, but then it does like kind of pick back up a little bit, but
get some of those kills in.
0.5 star, sucked in every way, but there were a lot of boobs.
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of boobs.
They are not wrong.
And the second movie, half of those boobs are from the first movie.
And then let me see what I got for part 2. I'll do should I do like bad or good reviews?
I did both for part 2. I did like highest ranked and lowest ranked.
I know, because I'm like,
see the spectrum.
I just don't know. There's a lot of people that I follow on Letterboxd that love this movie, so I'll read theirs. Someone said, I constantly go back and forth with this, but I'm back up to 4 stars.
I get that.
Someone said Eric Freeman's eyebrow acting and laughing to himself are the magic the holiday season is made of.
Oh, I love that. That is true.
Let's see. Someone I followed only has it at 2 stars. Garbage Day.
Garbage Day.
When it's leaning into the cheesy 80s slasher aspect, it's dumb fun. But half of the movie is the brother of the killer from the first movie, just recapping the first movie, and it's showing the flashbacks of it. If I wanted to watch the first movie, I just watch the first movie. Take a shot every time this person says first movie.
I would disagree. Yeah, actually, this movie, you don't have to watch that first movie. You can watch this.
And just this.
And just this.
I mean, I guess that's the good part of that.
Yeah.
Bad movie, but not even so bad that it's good kind of bad movie.
Disagree.
Acting standout, Eric Freeman.
Eric Freeman, the MVP.
Shout out. And
Shout out to the patron saint of the podcast, Eric Freeman.
Literally.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to get sued by him.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Don't sue us. We're like shouting you out.
Yeah.
And then 3.5 stars, A Perfect Christmas Film, my new favorite Christmas horror. The performance from Eric Freeman is absolute class. Just beautiful.
It's the work of wonders.
Yeah. And those are all the people that I follow on Letterboxd that wrote a review for the second part.
Nice. All right, I got some screenshots. All right, for the first one, 4 stars. Bro saw a boob and went on a homicidal rampage. True, he did.
They're not wrong.
That is the basic plot of this movie. 3 stars. I hear Catholicism will do that to you.
That one's good. I mean, it does. No, I'm just kidding.
There's some based reviews in here, I feel like. 3.5.
Reviews are good.
Some of them, yeah. 3.5 stars. Mother Superior woke up every morning ready to punish a child for having trauma.
Yes, that review is so true because, again, why didn't he go to therapy?
Why spend hundreds of dollars on therapy when he could just whip the child? That was
so true, Cody.
That was 80s therapy.
So true.
Let's see. 3.5 stars. Mean-spirited and dreadful, just like Christmas dinner with my family. This person has problems.
Yeah, they do.
This person's just like Billy for real.
He's just like me for real.
He's just like me. I'm hunky like a Billy.
Oh, no, he's hot.
And Ricky. Ricky also grew up to be like a fucking beefcake.
No, they really got very attractive.
Which is weird because, like,
parts.
when you look at their dad, he's like a kind of a scrawny 80s dad.
He said he's like a 3.
Yeah. He's a generous 3.
That's so funny.
Must get their looks from the mother side of the family.
The mom was very pretty.
Yeah. 4 stars. You can hear the Kill Bill sirens going off in Billy's head every time he sees something Santa related. Which, yeah, this movie kind of works that way whenever you see like Billy's face and it's just like, broom, broom,
yes.
broom, broom.
I need someone to edit that.
I need that edit. Tarantino, do it. Please. That should be your last movie. Just recut Silent Night, Deadly Night, the first one, and have that sound effect.
With just the sound effect.
Oh, what a legacy he would end his film career on if he did that.
I mean, I'm saying.
2.5 stars. Do you like your Christmas villains named Billy to lurk like bugs in the shadows or be hot and ripped?
Hot and ripped!
Hot and ripped! This one along the same vein, 5 stars. Hot and riddled with Catholic guilt. Sign me the fuck up.
Yes, they said my man.
And then this next one, 5 stars. I can fix him.
Didn't even pay attention to the rest of the movie. They're just like,
I can fix him.
They did the hot reveal and they're like, I'm sold.
5 stars. Billy is so real when he starts having traumatic flashbacks over a pair of boobs.
It's the sexual trauma.
It very much is.
Poor Billy.
Okay, now we're getting into part 2. 5 stars. I don't think the guy blinked once this whole movie. I don't think he did.
No, the scene whenever she's yelling at
him. Oh, yeah,
and he's like, does that. Those are his 3 blinks.
That's it. That's the only blinks he
gets.
That's
all you need.
Other than that, it's just wide, dead eyes.
Yeah.
5 stars. Ricky Caldwell. Ricky Caldwell is my hear me out. I would say both Billy and Ricky are my hear me out. Oh, yeah.
I mean, would they be hear me out? Because they're just hot.
I mean, yeah, but they're psycho killers.
True.
And would you really want to get it on with a dude in a Santa costume?
No.
No. Especially when he's wearing it all night and he's going on a killer rampage. They're ripe in that.
They're ripe. I always have, like, hear me outs. Like, I don't even think of, like, like actors and stuff that like play like as hear me outs. I always just think hear me outs like as like a fictional like cartoon characters.
Remember that time I told Jade about a couple of my hear me outs and he was all just like, those aren't hear me outs.
Yeah.
Like
like
Lady Venom.
Because, like, she's hot.
Yeah, but
like that.
But like she's literally a goo monster.
I know. I have like a list of hear me outs on my phone whenever me and Jade like talk about it. And I have the obvious ones and then the not so obvious ones.
Yeah. I need to work on a hear me out. I don't really have one.
Like the fabrication machine from the movie 9. It's like that.
Okay, that's a hear me out.
See.
The brave little toaster. No,
I have the vacuum from the Brave Little Toaster.
I was about to say the vacuum from Brave Little Toaster.
Yes. Anyone else? All right.
It's the dude's brows. Like he's got some.
He is like he's always the one that's like we're staying on task.
Mm.
Like I love that in a I love that in a vacuum.
I love that in my vacuum cleaner. What is this podcast?
Anyways, we're gonna do hear me outs on the Patreon. That'll be good.
Subscribe to our Patreon. I make out with the vacuum.
The vacuum from Brave Little Toaster.
Afterwards, I'm like, man, that guy sucks.
I knew you were gonna say
the jokes write themselves. Okay. Anyway, let's get back on track. 5 stars. It's an oldie but a goldie. Easily the best movie I've seen all year. With so much MCC slop. I think he means MCU slop, like the Marvel movies.
Oh, okay. I was like, MCC.
With so much MCU slop, it's refreshing to see an original idea for once, which, by the way, no, half this movie is just the first movie. Mm-hmm. It kept me suspended and on the edge of my seat with amazing horror aspects and an incredible romance subplot. Part of the movie, Ricky is great and has compelling backstory, and I really felt his anger and rage. This person's unhinged.
Incredible romance plot.
I know. On the edge of your seat suspense? Has this person ever watched a horror movie?
I don't think they've ever seen a movie in their life.
And yes, this is that garbage day meme, and I was happy when he opened his eyes at the end. Can't wait to see part 3 and the other project Eric Freeman is in. By the way, Eric Freeman's not in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3. I think they get Bill Moseley to play Ricky. God damn it. That's going to keep happening.
Richie. You hear it. We're going to do all the other
we're just
4, 5.
No, we're not. Put my foot down. We're not covering any of the other Silent Night, Deadly Night movies.
I love how this person said, I was so happy when he opened his eyes at the end. Because can you imagine them like seeing Ricky die and being like,
no,
and then him open his eyes and be like, yes.
Which, by the way, again, have you seen a horror movie? I feel like every horror movie ends that way. It's Michael Myers getting up and walking away, pretty much. Yeah, right here. Bill Moseley plays Ricky in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, if I could give this 11 out of 10, I would 100% recommend to any Christian or Christmas horror fans.
All right.
Christian, that's interesting. 5 stars. Come because you saw the Garbage Day clip. Stay because of the eyebrow work.
Garbage Day.
I like this one because this is so relatable to me. 5 stars. 4 autistic bitches in a room watching Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a really good time. Okay, here's one. 1/2 star. Silent Fart, Deadly Shark. We got the second fart joke in. Got him. Fucking got him.
Yes.
Yeah. 1/2 star. I know it's a staple of 80s, 90s sitcoms, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen a clip show episode in movie form. Also, this has to be in conversation as the worst lead performance in movie history. Disagree. This is one of the best.
I almost got up out of my seat.
I fucking clapped. And I was like, where's his Oscar?
Yes.
Punish.
Naughty.
She was naughty.
You're telling me you didn't love that?
Too many people get away with shit like that.
Oh.
Every line that comes out of his mouth
Oscar-worthy.
is just great. Half a star. Put his eyebrows on a leash. They're out of control.
Never.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Oh yeah.
What a duo these two movies are.
So good.
Well, one of them is good. One of them is like cherished by me.
I would say watch the first one and then like wait a really long time to watch the second one.
Yeah, give it about a week or so.
Yeah, give it a little bit. Because like I said, watching this back to back pissed me off a little bit. But the second one is just very endearing. It is.
It's so good. And it's all on Eric Friedman. His back must hurt from carrying that movie.
From carrying this movie, yeah. No, I'll have to like watch this again next year.
It's my
just part 2 and really enjoy Eric Friedman for what he delivered to us.
I mean, it's my go-to like Christmas movie
Yeah.
all the time. Like, I just love Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Some people watch Die Hard. Some people watch Christmas Vacation. I watch Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
I watched The Grinch.
The Grinch. That's also
Jim
on heavy.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
He's so good.
In that green suit. Girl.
Grinch, hear me out.
It's like
Gotta add that.
It's like at the beginning of the movie, I never wanted to be an onion so bad.
Take a bite out of me.
Eat me, Grinch. This is unhinged. But yeah, that was Silent Night, Deadly Night Parts 1 and 2. I hope you guys enjoyed listening along. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie, I guess. I don't know.
And then next episode, we're doing Krampus.
We're doing the Krampus.
Krampus. We're still in Christmas movie time.
I know. I know that there's a ton of Krampus movies out there, but we're doing the 2015 one by Michael Daltrey.
Yes.
So
I had to double check because I wasn't going to watch the wrong movie again.
Yeah, fair enough.
I needed to make sure.
But yeah, stay tuned. It'll be a fun episode. So thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for following us on our socials. For those of you that are not, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
Check out our YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify. We're on all the major ones right now.
Yes.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. So whatever your choice is, go ahead, watch us there.
Please. And I have a letterboxd if you'd like to follow me on that.
Nice. I do not, so.
Yeah, I think it's like Nicholas_3 as well. So follow me. I've been following more people, so.
Nice. Shout out to our editor, Jade.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything you do. You are the backbone of this podcast.
Love you, editor, and he makes all of our thumbnails, like all of the art. So.
Very good one. I love the Blair Witch one that just
so
came
funny.
out. The Wojak just me and you're just like, oh.
He told me he was gonna do that, and I was like, please, dude, that's so good.
It's so fitting with like Mike in the corner in the background. It's so funny.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, listen to us next week, please.
That would be great. Subscribe to all our sorry, mini stroke. Subscribe to all of our channels and just stay tuned for the next thing. Stay crispy, everyone.
Stay trashy. Be a garbage.
Take out that garbage on garbage day.
Garbage day.
Garbage day.
Be the trash you want to be.
Inspirational. I should put that on my wall.
Yes.
Be the trash that you've always inspired to be. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.